like to prevent things before they happen. For example, I don't know how many of us have insurance even on our houses or on our professions. So I think we need to step back a bit, even whilst we give the support when there's disaster, to think how could people have taken good care of themselves. Where to be, sometimes it's not that they want to build here. That's the land that's available to them. So what advice should they have had? What styles of housing should they have built? So there are many, many areas that we need to visit in order to move ourselves forward. Here are people, we all say students should create jobs and employ other people. That's precisely what they have done. I'm not sure how many of them here are working in any government agency. They are fisher folks, they've created jobs for themselves, and now everything is gone. Do they have insurance? For how long would any intervention last? And how could we have supported them to ensure that maybe if he has a little pension somewhere, he can rely on it, even as government also helps. So for me, I am very interested in preventing situations as much as you can. If, for example, it is a force majeure, as in a natural occurrence, you can understand. Nature can defy anything we humans are doing. But where it is intentional, you knew when you were going to spill. You may say, I warned them. But in what sense? Who heard? In what way? What was the evaluation done? At what point did we know that, hey, if we don't do this, we are going to suffer worse? In what sense? Did people really understand? Did they appreciate it? Appreciate them? Were they supported to understand? Or we've announced it, so if you hear, you hear it. If you don't hear it, I've done my job. So that attitude will have to be reviewed so that we can do things differently. Because in the end, they're ordinary people like everybody. I may give that instruction and then go home, knowing very well that the water will never reach my home. But how about those who will suffer? What do we do? And these are dispassionate conversations we must have. We cannot legislate everything and even legislate morality. You cannot bargain with sympathy. You cannot bargain, with caring for people. So we need to really speak other languages, even as we solve problems. We shouldn't wait for the problems to arise before we solve them. What percentage could we have avoided? And in what way? We have experts in everything in this country. And I'm sure when everyone expresses their views and their thoughts and we put them together, we may have ideas to share.